Hello, this is Dale from Philips Analytics. Today, we're going to show how to connect Azure Data Factory to a Data Lake Gen 2 Excel spreadsheet. First, we will create a new linked service in Azure Data Factory. Then, we will create a new data set in the Azure Data Factory. And then finally, we will publish the Azure Data Factory. All right, let's jump right into creating our linked service. So we've signed into our Azure Data Factory. I'm going to expand the left-hand column, and we're going to go down to the Manage there. And we're going to click on the link to create a new link service. The plus sign with the new. We're going to scroll down to the Azure Data Lake Gen 2. Click on that. Click Continue. You can give it a name. Let's just type in something like we have done ADF training up in the name. Just a few fields to fill in. So we go ADF training. We'll have to give it the Azure subscription, which would be the Azure training subscription there, and the storage account, which would be the ADF training account. We see that. Before we create, we're going to test it. So we'll test the connection. Good, looks good. And we'll hit create. This will create the link service. You see the ADF training popped up at the top of our screen. Now go to author. And we're going to create a new data set. So we can do this multiple ways. We'll hit the plus sign here. That'll bring up us a drop down. And we'll create a data set. There we go. And we're going to scroll down to the data lake selection. There it is, Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 2. Continue. In this case, now we want an Excel spreadsheet. So click on Excel, continue, and let's give it a name. Something like ADF training would be good. Then we'll select the link service that we just created, which was the scroll down here to the ADF training. And now we need to go ahead and give the path. So we're going to hit the little browse button. There's our root folder we created. There's our spreadsheet. I'm going to click on that, hit OK. And everything's looking good. We'll go first row as header there. And there's, we hit OK. And everything's looking good. And in this case, we need to hit the preview right there. Now we need to select the sheet name, which we didn't do on the prior screen. ADF training sheets, name of the sheet. Hit preview data. In just a couple seconds, we should see the data coming in from our spreadsheet stored in the Data Lake Gen 2. And as soon as that pops up, there it is. Looks great. You see the header row is in place. We can go ahead now and hit publish. So this will publish it to the Azure Data Factory. Confirm, publish. Upper right-hand corner, you'll see publishing, deploying the changes to the factory. And as soon as that, it will say it has been published and ready to use. There it is. So we've now published our data set, and we're ready to move on to the next step in our Azure Data Factory exploration. Thank you for joining Philips Analytics.